Roland in Maryland, Democrats line.
All right, thanks for taking my call. You know, these guys just, was a Trump appointed. I don't know if I will say he's racist, but you can tell he's just playing politics. You know, to him, it's all politics. Blame the Democrats for everything. You know, Obama was there for 8 years. There was not this rush. Obama didn't do nothing. But for some reason, they try to put it all on Biden. Tell me what policy Biden actually enacted that made all this increase. All this increase started during Trump. Remember all those, the caravans, there was a caravan. All those caravans started forming when Trump was there. What about it? What are the solutions? There's got to be some fundamental on the ground, something going on in all these countries. And the Republicans don't want to come up with a solution. No, nothing, just other than build the wall. There was no wall during Obama. But why didn't we have all this, So tell me the solutions other than get the Democrats out and bring in the Republicans.
Okay, that's rolling there.
There are very simple solutions, and I'll take criticism. I have no problem with criticism. But to say that I'm playing politics is absolutely very incorrect. All I'm doing is giving you facts. That's what I'm talking about today. I like to deal in facts. I like to deal in actual evidence. It is very, very true that under the Trump administration, there were issues that we faced because there was releases that were taking place. But those releases ended. We dropped to 45-year lows. It is very simple. The solution is to enforce the laws that are on the books. If somebody crosses the border illegally, they do not have a right to be released into the United States. Those individuals should either be held in custody pending an asylum or deportation proceeding, or they should have to wait, just like what other countries around the world does. Look at Germany, look at France, look at Italy, look at Spain. What they do is if you want to claim asylum in their country, you must wait in another country pending that asylum adjudication. If we did the same in the United States, which is what we were doing, we dropped illegal immigration to 45-year lows. That is the solution. It is right there. It has been proven time and time again. Those are the solutions that have been offered up. This administration has balked at those solutions. In fact, not only have they balked at them, but they took those solutions away. And that's what caused illegal immigration to skyrocket. The proof is all there.
There was a recent Inspector General's report put out about the staffing at both the Customs and Border Protection and ICE, and they determined, or it says, we determined that both those organizations' current management of law enforcement staffing resources is unsustainable. CBP and ICE workloads have grown significantly due to factors beyond DHS's control, such as increasing border encounters and travel volume. Ultimately, what does that mean for the people that you represent?
That means we just don't have the resources to actually patrol the border. Now, Pedro, what I will tell you is if we went back to normal lows, if you will, if you go back to a normal administration, we apprehended the normal amount of people. We do have the resources. I do not want to burden the taxpayer. I don't want more resources. I'm not asking Congress to give us more infrastructure, technology, personnel. I want policy which doesn't cost the American taxpayer a dime. If we had the proper policy, again, it's been proven time and time again, we can do the job with the resources that we have, but we have to be able to go after the cartels. We have to drop illegal immigration to normal levels. If we drop it to normal levels, we have those resources and the American taxpayer does not have to foot the bill.
Mary is in Texas, border state. We've set aside a line for those in the border state. Mary from Texas, you're on with our guest Brandon Judd of the National Border Patrol Council. Go ahead.
Mr. Judd, I want you to give a message to the Border Patrol, the ones that protect our border and do the best they can. I understand, and I want the American people out here to understand, this is not a political border patrol. This is a citizen of America making it a political statement. And I wanted to ask them, the American people, that, humanitarian, how many do you want to come into this country? How many of them are you going to take in your town, your state, and whatever? Because if you think, we're only getting a few, what happens if we end up with another 42 million? Are you going to pay for taking care of them? Are you going to take care of 100 million? What is the cost? But I do want you to tell the Border Patrol to keep up their morale, because I'll tell you what, that some of the citizens are behind them. No, it's not political. And no, this is being put among the citizens that is making it political. Thank you.
Well, when you look at the Border Patrol agents, what I can assure you of is that they will continue to go out and do the best job that they possibly can. They put that uniform on day in, day out so that they can go out and protect the American people. They will continue to do that. It does frustrate me, and it does upset me when we're talking about a very serious issue and we're using a set of facts, and then people do call us racist. I mean, that happens all the time. We were equated by one politician as running concentration camps, equating us to Nazi Germany, when all we're doing is enforcing laws and running the facilities that were built under President Obama. It does become very frustrating when we're talking about this, and the only thing that can come up is racist. When I don't believe that I said one thing here today that would be even remotely considered racist. What we're talking about is we're talking about the rule of law. Why is the rule of law important, and how we can continue with the rule of law to keep this country the greatest country in the world. I believe that we are. I want to continue to be the greatest country in the world, but we can't do that if we're not properly enforcing the rule of law.